Hi there, signs of Pisces. Hope you're doing good. This is Kim here to do a next 48-hour reading. I didn't light some sage. Let me get some sage lit here. Yeah, I hope you all are doing really well. My last reading of the day. All right, Pisces, messages to close out my night. Messages for Pisces. Next 48 hours, and we're gonna go by this deck is the Shaman's Dream, so we're just gonna take cues and follow the card's lead here for what kind of cards we're gonna draw. There's no specific anything in mind, just anything is allowed to come through as long as it's for your highest good. Okay, well, give me some messages for Pisces. Some messages for Pisces. Okay. Horned cactus. Oh my goodness. Okay, wow. So, water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. I have been shuffling this deck perfectly fine each time, and this one has come out for every single water sign. If you have a benefactor, the chances are, if you have somebody that's supporting you, they're probably a water sign. Probably a fellow water sign. I mean, that is crazy. I don't usually have it happen like that, quite like that. This horned cactus, it's using your resources, putting your resources to you know, using things in the best way to get the most efficient. What am I trying to say? The best way to be efficient, using your resources wisely. Also, conserving what you can conserve. Also, when I see this card, I have had a few readings where it's come across as a person who has been hurt before, and so they're kind of like they've got their defense up. They might be a little prickly or hard to get to know at first or something like that. Or this might be you. I mean, I don't know. Either way, use your resources wisely, and then you have a benefactor. What is something off balance? Is something off balance? Maybe that's like a Libra kind of energy. I don't know. We're gonna go further. Dances on one foot, balancing act. As you can imagine how that would be. I kind of feel like something's going fast. Oh wow! And then Leo got this one today. Joyful Muse, 33. The number 33 might have something to do too. 33, 9, 3, and 29. On the bottom of the deck is Feast of Plenty, choices and their consequences. Choices and their consequences. All right, let's get this deck. All right, so I'm letting my heart lead me here with this reading. And I feel that we need to start with what is causing some off balance, or what is causing things to be shaky at this time or not fair. Three Swords. Well, that makes sense. Two of Wands. The Three of Swords, because this reading is an anything goes reading, so it can mean a money loss of some sort, or I mean, just like a painful situation. The Two of Wands is usually about planning, coming together, like meeting in the middle with a person too. Could be about finding yourself aligned with someone. Look, you could have this in common with someone, this heartache energy. Give me another card for tell me what we're planning for. Like, hopefully it's not that. Like, I wouldn't want you to expect the worst. Why is the Three of Swords still here? Why is the Three of Swords? The Magician. And the Nine of Swords on the bottom. So things right now are taking patience and planning. I think you're trying to plan around a loss of some sort. And it's like you're in that stage of, we're going to do something. I'm not sure what we're going to do, but we're going to do something for sure. The Magician lets me know that you have all of the tools available for you to push kind of like past this. I think that there's a regaining of focus. It's like one thing ended and something else came in. And that might have happened really fast. That might be why I'm getting this off balance. Or there's a situation where one person would lose more than you would. I don't even know what that means. But like investing in something. Oh, okay. Eight of Disc. And the Empress. This is getting a lot better at what you do, whatever skill, craft, or ability this is with the Eight of Disc. Something is working. Something is, okay. Something has blossomed from a very hurtful time. Like from a time where there was a lot of sadness, sorrow. There's planning and strategy here moving from these energies. It is a balancing act. It's trying to get something to work well and actually get you accumulation and then help you with your manifestations. And you certainly are focused and using this. Now, if you took a hit, some kind of loss because of maybe what's going on with, the costs and things like that, that might be what that Three of Swords is saying. It's like, okay, I know you took a loss, but we're going to get balanced, back balanced here. So let's go over here to this Joyful Muse. Inspiration. A sweet little cat. I always see he's like wearing Elton John sunglasses. It's got a little paintbrushes and a violin. Number 33. Tell me more about the Joyful Muse for Pisces. If this is a person, I mean, then it's somebody who's like a muse, but you could be a muse to them. Inspiration. The Hierophant in the reverse. Inspiring you to quit in a relationship. I don't know what that means, but it might mean inspiring you to release the past or release some kind of old way of doing something. It's strange, these two things coming out. But you know what? If I look at it, like going through an experience that may have been really hard, a bad breakup, something like that, it can provide, if you alchemize, which you will do because you have the Magician, to get it to work for you. Taking the things that you've experienced pain-wise and loss-wise, and then turning it into something creative to express yourself and what you have already been through. Not only to relate to others, but to get through like these emotions, to power through these emotions. So some sadness, and then I mean, like I write too, so I write or I draw, paint. So any of those things can help you process through and express how you're feeling, especially if you've just been through something that was kind of heartbreaking. It's still there. And so that's why something feels off balance, is because it's still there. That's why I asked, why is this still here? Because you're using this energy to alchemize with the Magician. Tell me more about what you're creating or information we need to know about what we're creating with 33. Oh, wow. Ooh. What are we creating? You're creating the energy for really good soulmate connection to come in. This connection, I don't feel like has even been met or forged yet. It might be a connection that helps you connect creatively too, like a person who's just on your soul path, because they're supposed to be a part of some kind of major decision where you're doing something just really unconventional, different, artistic, creative. You have soulmate and separation, like healing connections still going on. It might be just that this is not manifested on the physical yet. It might be meaning that. And the Lover's energy is like, that's the energy that you're vibrating to when you're using this joyful muse. So it's like that's the great high vibe energy that you need to attract something really good, especially if something did not work out and that's what you're trying to process through, right? All right, let me move those back. Sorry. This also, by the way, is like profiting or accumulation of what you have because of something that you can profit on your experience. You can profit on your experience. All right. Benefactor, grace, generosity, maybe poetry or something like that too. Maybe writing poetry. Oh, that's nice. You could be writing a proposal. Oh, you could be writing a proposal asking for a certain amount of money for a project. So you could be like, okay, I'm going to propose this, that we do this, and that this is how much I need. This is healing your finances. Whatever this is an offer to you also. It's representing an offer. It's genuine, it's true, and it helps you heal. More than anything, it helps you heal. You could have somebody who's supporting your work or just supports you in the things that you do, especially creatively. And this person could be a mixture. It could go from business to something romantic, because this can also be a marriage proposal too. So, I don't know. There's something on it. It feels to me like this is the story on the outside, if that makes sense. Like there's all these really important things, but emotions on the inside. There's these events happening with breaking free from commitments that didn't work out. And then the creativeness, it kind of ties to this energy on the outside, the benefactor. Grace and generosity. I love the little mushroom. That's so cute. Okay, so horn cactus. You know what? I could go over the signs too that you have. You have Scorpio, you have Taurus, Gemini, Aries, maybe Aries again, Virgo, Libra. Sorry, I went blank. Pisces and Libra again. Tell me about resourcefulness, the horned cactus. I think that this, like I said earlier, has to do with some kind of armor that's put up. Yeah, whatever like didn't work, that caused you conflict, whatever, you're really rising above all of these issues or problems. How? Because you're finding solutions, and your solutions lie maybe within even in the idea that there's something that you can do a lot, like maybe this is part of the solution of a money issue, of how you can accomplish something. Like if at first you looked and didn't think you had all the resources, then this is like your solution to that. Also, the Nine of Swords talks about your thoughts, so you kind of want to keep them as positive as can be. You're always a vibration. If you can just always remember that, you're always a vibration, and you're always attracting what you feel like to you. So, conscious creator is what you want to be, a conscious creator. And that's what you can do. There's your solution. Conscious creator, and you also have a co-creator, who's somebody who wants to support this. Oh, and the beginning, love begins. For some, this is a love begins. Ace of Cups. Wow. Part of your solution is this huge big cup that's coming into your life. I think it's a mixture of fortunate events kind of lining up for you, and combined with the fact that somebody believes in you and that thinks that whatever you do, what work you do is like really helpful or healing to others also, wants to offer something. This is like the offer. Wow, it's a pretty big cup. I feel like you don't want to turn this down. I don't know why I'm saying that. I just feel it. I feel like you don't want to say no to this. And the reason why I'm saying that is because the Six of Swords is in the reverse on the bottom, which would insinuate that you're wanting to make a different decision to avoid something happening that was not so great, that left you in a stormy time. So that's kind of what I think there. All right. So let's get the Kipper deck. Choosing something a little bit different. So now you have Cancer and Scorpio to add to being in here. All right, main female. And this was kind of like this. Maybe this is a main female coming into your life that's not there presently, possibly. What about balancing act? 22, official person. Another 2. These 2s always indicate to me that there is a significant relationship, usually kind of new, or choice involving a relationship that's coming into your life. Official person, 22. Master number 22. Masterfully they build their foundations. They're the master at building foundations and keeping things like orderly, a certain way. So benefactor. Whoa. I have mature woman, 6. Mature woman. This might be the person that supports you, that is your benefactor. Doesn't have to be, but it just could be somebody in your community or in the community of whatever it is that you're creating. Tell me about the horned cactus, the resourcefulness. It's like the fox energy. So, wow, this is what happens when you're at the crossroads and you have a big decision here. There is something to me, the way it's lined up here, about fate, destiny, taking a time out. Some are going to actually heal a connection, a past connection. Some are going to move on from this connection into a new one. For some, that this is like the catalyst, the trigger that brings someone in your life as one thing is going out. Just like the candle. Just like the candle. You know what? I've got another one that I still need to light it. Like, I don't want it to go. There we go. There you go. Make another intention. So, like I said, something new. That's what it's feeling like to me. Let's get some fortune cookies for you and close out your reading. Planning. See the planning. Now is the time to lay down the foundations for your future. Financial gains are more than likely. Yes, positive work outcomes. Consistent efforts will bring in rewards, and a major purchase is worth making. I also have friendship. A friend needs your help. Your kindness and excellent counseling skills will put them back on track. Maybe you're the official person here. 22. Achievement. Enjoy the limelight. You have earned it. Although someone on the family front's health could cause some secret worries or sleepless nights. Let's get the Lover's Oracle. I don't think anything else wants to come out of that deck. Okay. The Lover's Oracle. Or Pisces. I don't think that one wants to come out yet. So we'll keep shuffling them. You may not understand why certain things happen. However, there is a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through a turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. Then I have reflection. Give each other some space. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. Then I have playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together and remember, love is the greatest healer. Yes. So that's what I've got for you. Sending you love and light. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.